guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 all-time favorite restaurants in Philly. Now coming to Philly, you might be like overwhelmed with the amount of restaurant scenes. So I'm breaking it down to my ultimate top 10. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see from me next. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, link down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, press that bell icon to be notified every time I post, and let's get started. So I made a list on my phone of the restaurants. Now this list isn't in any particular order. This is just what came to mind when I thought of like my favorite restaurants. And I can link all the restaurants' websites if you guys would like in the description. So if you guys are interested in any of these places, it'll be easier to find. So starting with number 1 is Loco. They have 3 locations in Philadelphia, 1 in Fishtown, 1 in Graduate Hospital, and 1 in West Philly. They are best known for their dollar taco night, which happens once a week, and it's my favorite day of the week. So how it works is, on their Instagram, they will announce, I think around 1 o'clock on their Instagram, what day dollar taco night is. So I've noticed like a pattern, it kind of switches up. They'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they'll just rotate that. Sometimes they'll change it up, but you won't find out till the day of if it's dollar taco night. So I think it's from 5 to closing. It's a bar restaurant, so they have like drinks and stuff like that there. No reservations are allowed. You just show up, wait until a table opens up, and then you can order from the dollar taco menu. When I tell you that is the most crowded night to go out, but it is so worth it. You will not beat those prices. Their tacos are so good. They have a big list too. I think I only have gone twice, and I think the most I waited for a table was like 30 to like 45 minutes. Definitely worth just trying it out. Number 2 is Aki Sushi. They are known for the all-you-can-eat sushi. The price ranges, I think, $29.95 per person. You can just go ham. I'm pretty sure there's a limit on how much you can order at once, so there's no food waste. But they're located on 1210 Walnut Street, so not that far from like City Hall and everything. It's in a pretty good location. I know they're like across the street from a parking lot. You can go, if you don't want to take the subway or the bus, you can park in town and it's right across the street. It's a pretty small restaurant. I think they do reservations, but we've lucked out every single time we've gone. They've had availability. I think it's worth the all you can eat, and we usually order like 6 rolls at a time. I think the most I ever eaten was like 40 pieces a person between me and my boyfriend. So that was a lot. But you don't even have to order just sushi. Like they have a whole menu. You can order appetizers and everything is all included under the $29.95. So I totally think that place is worth it. My number 3 is Sampan / Double Knot. They're technically 2 different restaurants, but they share the same kitchen, and I know they're owned by the same person. They're 2 different restaurants. They pretty much have the same menu, but they are known for their happy hour specials. Their specials range from like $6 to $7, and their portions are huge. I think we actually went to Sampan for my birthday, for my 21st, and then went to Double Knot for my boyfriend's 21st, not knowing it was the same restaurant, but both so worth it. We ordered, I think, around 6 or 7 plates of food, and they all say small plates, but their noodle bowl, I could just order that and like one other thing and I'll be full for dinner. Even their drinks are good prices as well, and they have some good mixed cocktails because that's what me and my boyfriend like. They're located on 124 South 13th Street, so like right in the middle of Center City. They have a bar on the roof of Sampan called Graffiti Bar. I haven't had a chance to go there yet, but it's like kind of cool because you go through like a little alleyway and it leads up to the rooftop bar. So that's a place that's included. Number 4 is Craftsman's Saloon. This is actually the first restaurant me and my boyfriend went to on a date. We both saw like their crazy milkshakes on Instagram and sent it to each other, and that place is kind of special to me. But they are known for their crazy milkshakes, crazy food. They also have themed food for the holidays. Like at Christmas time, they'll really go ham on decorations and have a specialty menu. I know right now they have a summer menu, which I think they call it like Summer on the Boardwalk. Everything's summer themed. But the first thing I ever tried there was their hamburger with mac and cheese on top. Oh my god, that was the messiest thing I could eat for a first date, but it was so good. But if you really want to try something fun, go during a holiday. They might have a little bit more of a wait, but I would just plan out my time according to that pretty much for all these places. And they're located on 112 South 8th Street. Number 5 is Cuba Libre. This restaurant makes you feel like they put you in Cuba. The decor in there is absolutely insane. It does not feel like you're in the city. You forget where you are because of how cool they decorated it. The way it's set up, it's just so pretty. That first time I ever saw it, I walked by it and was like, no way that's a restaurant. Like, that does not, it looks like someone placed it there, like it's a movie scene. That's honestly the reason why I even wanted to go there in the first place, was because of how gorgeous it was. But their menu is outstanding as well. Like, just going there and getting a bunch of appetizers, I would be completely fine with. Everything in there is absolutely insane. Their desserts, like they have flan. For appetizers, we love their guacamole with the plantain chips. So good, delicious. I think their bread and like their spread was really good. I think it was like a mango butter or something. Now the parking around there is kind of hard because it's a very busy area. So if you can, maybe take an Uber or a bus. And they're located on 10th South 2nd Street. For number 6, I hope I pronounced this right, Schlinger's. They are one of my favorite Jewish delis in town. I love going to Jewish delis for breakfast specifically because I feel like their breakfast is the most hearty and worth getting in the morning. I feel like I don't leave hungry and it's never overpriced, and I just love this place. It does get kind of crowded on the weekends, especially on Sundays, I feel like. It's maybe a little bit of a wait, but it's right in the middle of town. You can go and sit down at a table, which that's pretty much the only way we eat there, or you can go and order something from their counter because it's a deli as well. But me and my sister love it particularly because of their pickle bar. You can order as little as much as you want. A good cold pickle in the morning, I don't know why, it hits so hard. I love it so much. Like, I love getting their lox bagel. I like getting a lox bagel anywhere, but that's usually my favorite thing to get at the Jewish deli. Even their dessert slices are ginormous. They're located on 1512 Locust Street. For number 7, I have Neighborhood Ramen. They're located right off South Street, which South Street also has amazing restaurants and shops around there as well. They're known for their ginormous bowls of ramen. Honestly, I haven't had a bowl of ramen that big before, and it was so worth it. They have a pretty small menu, but everything is worth a try. And the way they have their restaurant set up, I haven't been there since before quarantine, but the way they had it before was everyone would wait in line. You ordered, paid, you sat down, and then they just brought it out to you, and then you leave when you're done eating. I like that. It made everything seem a lot faster than just sitting down and ordering with like a waiter, because they're in a pretty small shop, so the concept makes more sense. And especially when there's a line out the door, I feel like it made it move faster. And their ramens are like around $17, but it was a huge bowl. I don't think I even finished it. I think my boyfriend finished it for me because of how big the portion was. And they're located on 617 South 3rd Street. For number 8, we head to Chinatown for ting. They're an all-you-can-eat hot pot and barbecue, so you can cook all the food right in front of you, which honestly I think it's fun. It's like a whole experience to me personally. You pretty much can pick out anything from their menu. You pick out your meat, your vegetable, the broth for the soup, the meat you're gonna barbecue on the grill, and all that. It was a really fun experience. We went there, I think, for our anniversary last year, and it is totally worth all the hype. I love going to Chinatown for food, and besides, I could walk around afterward and get dessert somewhere or boba. I don't know, I just love going to Chinatown in general just for food. A hot pot barbecue place. I feel like we were there for a really long time because we were just like enjoying ourselves, ordering more and more and more, and like it was just totally worth the money. Now I don't remember the price on the hot pot, but I'm pretty sure you can look it up on their website to see. And they're located on 926 Race Street. For number 9, I have Paris Baguette. They are one of my favorite places to go for like lunch or just a snack and a drink. In doing research for this video, I found out they have 6 locations in Philadelphia. I swore they only had 2, one in Chinatown and and one on Chestnut. So that's a little more crazier than I thought. They're known for like having a lot of like desserts, like small pastries. Everything we've ever had there is delicious. Even their drinks. I got a nice matcha there. Perfect. They have the bean bread. I can go on about that place for so long. Me and my boyfriend, if we can, like we'll go once a month of how good that place is. Majority of everything is self-serve. They have it in big displays and you just grab a little plate and tongs and you pick everything you want and then you check out of the counter. Well, sometimes we'll go up like 3 times because I'll be like, oh, this is like my first round, like this should be enough. Then we go up a second time and a third, and I'm like, okay, we gotta go. We have to get out of here because we will just continuously go up and never get out of that place. So the one that we like to go to is on 1717 Chestnut Street. And for number 10 is an honorable mention of Reading Terminal. Now Reading Terminal is basically a ginormous food market. So the Reading Terminal opened up in 1893. So it has been around for a very long time, especially in the city. It is kind of a tourist trap now because every time you go, no matter what day of the week, it is crowded. It's basically a big market that is filled with a bunch of small businesses and restaurants. So my 2 all-time favorite places to eat in there is the Dutch eating place for breakfast. Me and my boyfriend, I think me and my sister went there also once. It is such a good breakfast. The prices are really good. They only have like I don't know if it's just one big counter that wraps around it or if they have 2 sections of people that can sit down, but that's the only thing in there. There's not a lot of seating necessarily when it's crowded. So that's the only downfall, but when you sit down at a counter, you order it, the food gets done so fast. It is so good. The prices are so good, and I'm walking out of there stuffed. It's so worth a try. And then my second favorite in there is Ex Cajun Cafe. Their jambalaya is out of this world. Me and my sister went there once for dinner. So good. They have a lot of things on their menu that is like New Orleans style, and that place is always packed. Like there's so many people putting in orders all at once. Like it's crazy there. So we kind of went there for like an early-ish dinner. Again, prices are really well. The whole place in Reading Terminal, there's so many different food categories you can get. Like you can go get pizza, hot dogs. They have a cookie place. They have just like plain delis in there. But those 2 are like my favorite restaurants that you can actually sit down and eat at their counter. And the Reading Terminal is located 1136 Arch Street. And that is it for my top 10 favorite restaurants in Philadelphia. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, I will link all the restaurants that I've mentioned today in the description down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do more videos about Philly in general. I can just go on and on and on. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Press that bell icon to be notified every time I post. If you want to keep up with me every day, you can follow all my socials, linked down below. And thanks again for watching. Bye!